Hey guys, SK File here. Thought I'd give you a little tutorial on customizing the desk that comes with J.Jonah Jameson, the Spider-Man figure. This is the one that you can move, and he pounds on his desk and everything shakes. I've modified quite a few of these. My latest effort is back here with Thorn. By the way, shout out to optimusleo for this awesome Thorn figure. Got from Puerto Rico off eBay. She will be a star of a diorama soon. So here, I just painted the bottom black and used a coffee stain piece of wood for the top. Very simple. Now, to take this apart is not as easy as you might think. There are 4 screws, but once you take those off, you'll find out that the edges here have a little glue on them, so you have to run an X-Acto or a very thin knife around to kind of break it loose. Once you get it loose, after taking the 4 screws out, of course, then you have the base, and underneath you have another thing with a couple screws. Take those screws out, then you can get to the items, which all have let's see, a little bit of light in there. You can see the basically have nubs that hold the thing in, so if you're careful so you don't cut yourself, you can use an X-Acto or a knife to cut those off, and then pry the other things off, and then all the things will come off the top, and you'll be able to save those for props, like on this desk. Now this desk, I put a drawer in, but you notice that it's taller. This is the Jim Gordon office desk, which was one of my first ones. I just painted it brown with an extra piece of wood on top. You see how much taller this is? I had to make it taller because with the drawer there, you don't have that room. So anyway, you can see this is the most primitive, just a dark brown paint. Then I moved up to this one, and then that one back there, which I wanted to make more modern. And on the desk chair, what I did, and this is not easy either, you have to pry this off, and it's got glue on it, and it has these edges that fit down in the square cutouts there. Then there's a screw. You can take the screw out, then you won't have to worry about spraying, painting accidentally the bottom. You can just take the top and spray paint it, which is what I did. When I did this one here, I hand painted it, and all these edges take forever to hand paint. So rattle can works a lot easier. So with this one, what I did was I painted it black, and then I used straws to put on the back and here to give it that different look. That came out pretty good. I'm gonna mod this one with these pieces of felt that I'm gonna just put on the arms. So there you go. So you end up with all these cool objects for desks, and you can spray paint this any color. Also, once you get it apart, you can take the legs out, which are glued in, so it takes some effort, some Dremel work, and then make it taller depending on the figure. So prying this rubberized thing off, which you really need to do because it's hard to have paint stick on this rubber, takes some effort. What I used was a real thin screwdriver, a flat-edged one, a little tiny one. Just take your time so you don't break it, but just work it out one edge at a time and finally come out. Then when I go to put it back, I just cut these tabs off because it'll stay just by gravity. So, a couple other things I got here are some table ideas. This one, kind of interesting. I found this in the garbage someone threw out. It was a coin thing. And I had this metal stand, which I don't know what it's from, so I thought I'd make a cool, like, center table. And then my desk at one of my offices is got glass on it. So what I did is just take a regular picture frame, about the right size, and then you take the picture, the insert that's in there to measure, and you can cut your bottom whatever you want to use. I just use this red for an example, and then you put the glass on top and mount it either on this or some other thing. Now this is another experiment. This was the inside of an old book. It was one of those fake books that you could hide stuff in, and I just had this piece of metal, so this would be like a work table. But anyway, gives you some idea of what you can do with this desk here. Just be careful and cut yourself when you're taking these things off. And that's what I have for you today. So, from the Thorn, I'm out.